last night, if you caught Bleachy's stream, Lawless was in a very, very vindictive, angry mood. He controlled the entire duration of the 3 hours because he was so angry. He had to address it, right? But let's, earlier in the week, I gave myself a long work week, a 5-day weekend, and that Tuesday night, Lawless calls me up and he's like, hey, you took me out on the night of the town. How about I take you out? And I was like, okay, no problem. All right. What's the worst that could happen? I know we've had our disagreements. We've been bickered a lot. A lot of names were called, and I thought this was a good opportunity to really make up, to really mend our broken bones and the broken bridge and our trust for each other. And I thought this could have been it. And for the most part, the night was fine. And then after last night, everything changed. But I mean, I'd like to take you through how our evening went on a new little segment I like to call Lossless on a Spectrum. And so, Lossless and I were hanging out. There I am here. And I really didn't notice how short he really was. He must have been wearing stilts last time. So I was like, hey, all right, man, here I am. And he's like, wow, Hipstar, you look a lot bigger from when I last saw you. Like, yeah, that's right, man. Gains, yada, yada. And I'm pretty sure, Lawless had, he had different, he was telling me about his different Crocs that he had on with different little pins and buttons there. One was camouflage and Minecraft themed, and one was Lucky Charms. I didn't really understand it. Fake Dad says Napoleon was 5'5", right? Lawless. Okay. So he's like, okay, so I was like, all right, what are we gonna do today? So he took me to a dinosaur museum, and I was like, okay, well, this is kind of weird, I don't really believe in dinosaurs, but what do you mean? They're my favorite, he said. They're my favorite. T-Rexes, and he named off every dinosaur. And I'm like, okay, man, that's cool. That's great. I don't know how this could be a dinosaur museum. It's really just one room with 4 different dinosaur figures in here. And he seemed to understand. I don't think he really did, but he's like, okay, all right, I'll take you to another of my favorite places. So he took me to the Thomas the Tank Engine Museum. Yeah, I used to watch the show when I was 8. But then he told me about everything about trains. Trains is great. And K McDuck says, Lossless looks very pretty in that sweater. Yeah, man, that's a very nice sweater. It looks like it's itchy. He said, I like colors. It's very bright colored. Yeah, I like colors too, man. That's all right. So then again, just like the dinosaurs, he spent the next hour explaining his favorite things about trains and why he likes Thomas. Like, okay, all right, can we get to a bite to eat? But I didn't know Lawless doesn't eat that much. He's like, I'm not hungry. So I ate some crackers and some leftover steak bites that I had in my pocket, my fanny pack actually. Have to eat every 2 hours for the gains, you know. So then after that, we pretty much played Minecraft for the next 6 hours. Or I watched him play Minecraft. And he showed me all the worlds he made. Man, I've said many times how bad I am at playing video games. Like, honestly, like, I really haven't upgraded past a PS2, for fuck's sake, so. Oh yeah, but I have a Army Hammer, and I don't know what he was saying. I've never played the fucking game, so, I mean, he kept telling me about it. I was like, okay, all right, can we, you know, go out? I can't be inside for too long. And he's like, okay, but I really want to show you this one more thing, he said. So then we spent the next 8 hours after that playing Pokemon Go outside. Because there was some fucking rare Pikaman that he was trying to find. I don't know. So we ended up finding the rare Pokemon, and so finally, you know, we went to an event, and I didn't know. His dad had to drive us, so we went to his dad to his stepdad actually. Bagel, since Bagel boss passed, unfortunately, his stepdad took him to his favorite thing. We went to an anime convention, 2 of them actually. That's his dad in 2 costumes there. Yeah, my dad watches old cartoons. I don't know the Wonder Woman and Sailor Moon. Man, this place really reeks. Like, I am very sensitive to smelling. I can't take this place for too long. And I think just standing here, I'm getting ringworm in the back of my neck. So then he pitched, like, let's go see a movie. I'm like, okay, a movie sounds good. Whatever, man. I can get some food there. So we watched a 5-hour documentary about podcasting. And he told me everything, all the tricks of the trade, how he learned, and everything he learned from this documentary, and what made him the great podcaster that he is today. If you ever step on my butt, I'll bring you down, I'll bring you down. I had to level with him too. I was like, listen, man, this is good and all, but I have nothing against you and what you're into, but honestly, can we just do something for fun? Like, is this honestly fun for you? And yeah, this is fun. Like, well, can we, you know, let's do something, man. So Lawless recommended, I got a great idea. Let's do a prank. Okay, a prank, that's good. And then he said, let's order a bunch of coleslaw to Gay Guitar Guy's house and schedule it for the date of his next soup party, he says. That's kind of fucked up, man. I don't know. So there he is, and then through the entire night, he's like, you know, let's order coleslaw. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, man. I don't know, but he insisted. Like, he must have spent like $70 on coleslaw to deliver on Soup Party's doorstep there, right? Wasn't it?
No, it was just a tiny order. It wasn't lossless. We confirmed it.
Okay, but anyways, this is how the platonic date went down. Don't ruin my bit. I order coleslaw. I was like, man, that's not even your bit, man. Like, yeah, but Jesse Pineapple said I could do it. And I'm like, all right, man. All right, that's cool. So then, whatever. And then all of a sudden, Unbleached shows up. Unbleached is here. He was in a FUBU sweatshirt and some really dirty jeans. So then we arm wrestled for a bit. We arm wrestled around, and then the gay guitar guy showed up, and he looked exactly like Hillbilly Jim. And then we pretty much just end the night playing Mario Party 9.
Sucks, dude. It's all about Mario Party 7.
Yeah, I know. It was a fucking... It was terrible. Terrible, man. But that is how it went. Lossless on a Spectrum. True story.
You killed him.